Let's talk. Let's talk about love. Why love? Because I think a lot of people don't know what it means. I bring this up because people like to tell me they love training. They love to train. It makes no sense to me. Why doesn't this make sense? Because people tell me they don't want to get hurt. Because if they get hurt, they won't be able to train. If they love training, why would getting hurt stop them? I've got a family that I love. I'd crawl through broken glass for them. I'd suffer endless pain and misery for that family because I love them. Injuries? Why would that stop me? Pain? Being hurt? Why would that stop me from doing something I love? How can you love training if you're going to stop as soon as you get hurt? I don't think you love training. I think you love being pain-free. I think you love being safe. I think you might like training, but ultimately, there's no love. And in truth, how can you love training? Training is the thing you do to get what you love. What you should love is the results. You should love getting bigger and stronger and better. But training, that's just the thing you do. That's just the thing that's in between you and the thing you love. It would be like if someone loved heroin, but they say, I really love putting the needle in my vein. No, you don't. That's the delivery mechanism. You love the high. You love the euphoria. But you don't love the process. Why would you? And that's what happens is people get mixed up. They get in their head that because training is the thing that gets them what they want, they have to love the training. But what's the point? If you love training, you're mixed up. It's like loving brushing your teeth. It's just the thing you do to get what you want. I love getting bigger and stronger. I love being bigger and stronger. And if I could do it without training, I would, in a heartbeat. If I could wish for it, if a genie granted me some wishes, I'd wish to be bigger and stronger. Because then I wouldn't have to do the training. It's that thing that's in the way. But let's talk a little further. Let's talk about love versus fear. If you've read The Prince, you know where I'm going with this. Machiavelli tells us that, yeah, love and fear, they're both great. But if you can only pick one, be feared. Because if someone loves someone or something, they're going to try pretty hard to take care of them. They're going to try pretty hard to chase after it. They're going to try pretty hard to protect it. But when you fear something, you're going to do everything in your power to avoid it. You're going to do everything in your power to run away. It's just the terrible part of our nature, but it's truth. It's reality. We're a cowardly group. Fear is an amazing motivator. And if you love training, you'll probably do it. Yeah, you might train. But if you fear what happens if you don't train, nothing will stop you from training. Because nothing will stop you from getting bigger and stronger. If you are terrified of being weak, if you find it abhorrent for someone else to exert their will over you, you will become unstoppable. Because fear is motivating you. This is why I don't understand people that say they love training and they stop it as soon as any sort of roadblock shows up. I don't love training. I'm afraid of what will happen if I stop. I snapped my ACL and tore my meniscus and fractured my patella, and I was training 2 days later. I was squatting that week. After surgery, I trained 2 days later. And the only reason it was 2 days was because my wife was with me the next day. And she threatened me with further bodily harm if I worked out again. But she had to go to work eventually, and I had some time to myself. And I'm not special. I'm really not. There are guys much bigger and stronger and tougher than me that have done much crazier stuff than I have. And it wasn't out of love. Love's dandy. But fear, that really gets you moving. And I sat there after my injury and after my surgery, and I was terrified of what would happen if I stopped. This isn't love, people. This is a disease. This is a terrible addiction. This is suffocating. I am putting myself at greater risk constantly because I can't fathom the idea of not being bigger and stronger. This is not healthy. Health went away a long time ago. This isn't love. If anything, this is an abusive relationship. I don't know why I keep coming back, but I do. I get beat down and I get broken and I get bruised and I keep coming back. I'm stupid. I mean, that's the truth of it. But fear makes you stupid. Love makes you stupid too. Do you really love training? Are you afraid of what will happen if you stop? Or do you just love being safe? Do you love being injury-free? Do you love being without injury, without pain, without consequences? If you do, maybe it's time you get a little bit more afraid.